expensive, and when the index is too large to fit in the memory, we switch to merge sort. Merge sort has its own advantages. It can which are that can be applied to files of any size. Reading of the input during the run creation step is sequential. Reading through each run during the merging and writing the sorted record is also sequential. The only seeking necessary is as we switch from run to run, use random access. If each sort is used for the in-memory part of the merge, the operation can be overlapped with input-output. Since input-output is largely sequential, tapes can also be used. This is a merge sort model which is used for sorting the large files. Here we have used 800,000 unsorted records which are being segregated or divided into 80 internal sorts, which is called as runs. 80 runs, each containing 10,000 sorted records, is being merged after sorting, and we obtain 800,000 records in sorted manner. How much time does a merge sort take? Simplifying the assumptions, only one seek is required for any single sequential access. Only one rotational delay is required. We have several steps for merge sort, which are reading all records into memory, sorting and forming runs, writing sorted runs to disk, and during the merge phase, reading runs into memory for merging, and writing sorted files to disk. We will discuss each step individually. At first, read records to memory to sort and form runs. In this, we sort the file in 10 megabyte chunks, read 10 megabytes from the file memory, which is 10 megabyte input buffer, filled up with 80 times to form the 80 runs. Amount of time it takes to access each block is given by formula seek time plus rotational delay plus the amount of time it takes to transfer each block. Seek times are 8 milliseconds and rotational delay are 3 milliseconds. So the total time per seek is 11 milliseconds. The transmission rate is 14,500 bytes per millisecond. Total input time for the sort phase time required for 80 seeks plus the time required to transfer 800 megabytes are access 80 seeks into 11 milliseconds is equals to 1 second, and we obtain transfer by 800 megabytes at 14,500 bytes divided by milliseconds per milliseconds is equals to 60 seconds, which totals up to 61 seconds. This is first step, and in the second step, we write sorted runs to disk, in which writing is just the reverse of reading. The same number of seeks and same amount of data to transfer. So it takes another 61 seconds to write the 80 sorted runs. In the third step, read sorted runs to memory for merging. 10 megabytes of memory for storing runs, which we divide 10 megabytes into 80 parts for buffering, minus 80 runs, reallocating our 10 megabytes of memory as 80 input buffers. Each 80 buffers hold 1 of 80th of a run, which is 125,000 bytes. So access each run 80 times to read all of it, minus 80 runs in order to complete the merge operation, where 80 runs into 86, which equals to 6400 seeks. Total seek and rotation time, which is equal to 6400 into 11 milliseconds, which gives 70 seconds. 800 megabytes is still transferred. Transfer time is in the fourth step, we have merge sort model where in the second run, which is equal to 80 buffers worth 80 access to 80th run, which is equal to 80 buffers worth 80 access. With which merge sort we get with applied merge sort we get 800,000 sorted records. Fourth, with, with step 4 we write sorted files to disk. To compute the time for writing the file, how big our output buffers are. We can allocate two 200,000 byte output buffers with 200,000 byte buffers with 8k thousand divided by 2000 bytes per seek minus 440k6. We need to make 400. Total seek computation time is 400 4000 into 11 milliseconds, which where we obtain answer of 44 seconds. Hence the transfer time is still 60 seconds. By all these four methods, we possibly obtain the merge sort in which we have all the large files in a sorted manner. Thank you.